home nobody. Welcome back to my channel. It's Senpai Offset, and this is
Gigi at Center Stage with Gigi.
yes. So, welcome back to the second episode of Married at First Sight, Chicago edition.
Technically, episode 1. The first episode was that matchmaking
special.
Special.
Okay. Irregardless, this is our second episode reviewing the Married at First Sight Chicago edition, and let's get into it. So the first couple we're starting with today is Alan and Madison. Where are my notes? Okay. All right, so we watched this a couple days ago, so it's not real fresh in my mind, but a couple notes that I had to write down when I was watching the episode was when Alan was describing himself. First of all, when Juan was busting it down out of nowhere off that one shot, was that the only drink he had that day? I need to know. Because why is you b-boying it, breakdancing it, spinning around town, doing too much, and 5 seconds into meeting everybody? Like, you had to show off to them. First of all, they're not your wife. Secondly, this is not your wedding. You did not have to do all that in that sports golf bar, whatever it was.
Bowling alley?
No, the girls was at the bowling alley. The guys was at, wasn't it a golfing thing or something? Girl, someone said, I thought, anyway, I don't even know what it was because all I saw them was drinking and hanging out in the bar part. Yeah. Anyway, so Alan was talking about reacting to Juan, talking about how good looking he is and how good he can dance. Just talking about, after a few drinks. Well, first of all, he said he's a nut job. I think he said it after a few. I think he said it after a few drinks. He's a freaking nut job. And at happy hour, he's doing some kind of thuggish, ruggish dancing. Please, somebody. I had to pause the show and all because what is thuggish, ruggish dancing? What is that to you? You think?
Some shit he heard on
on who knows where.
Girl, in the 90s. When was Bone Thugs and Harmony? Girl,
Thuggish, ruggish bone.
He listened to one damn song and
thuggish, ruggish bone.
With the women he wasn't ever
right ever seriously considering as a wife. So anyway, yeah. So leave a comment down below on what you think thuggish ruggish dancing might pertain. So I want to know. Mm-hmm. So I said, sir, what the F? He's talking about he's usually frugal. I still be it's like no. What y'all think his ethnicity is? That's all I'm saying.
Oh gosh.
Because it's a European question mark.
If you're European and you know it,
do you think?
Clap your hands. What in a true original European
is the true
origin, ethnicity,
Proto-Indo-European,
Anglo-Saxon, early man? Hell is he?
That he
because
is.
I mean, whatever. But I just want to know because
we need to know these things. It's like no.
And Hungarian. No,
I'm just interested because usually they be the type of prideful ones, and by them I mean anybody who knows their culture and background. Like you usually be like, yeah, I'm so and so. As soon as we like Juan, you got Juan. That's usually the case. I'm Colombian American. I'm surprised it took us this long to find out that David is Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican, right?
So people be, happy to say.
Yes.
So Rican, that's all. That's all I'm saying.
Go hard.
All right. So yeah, he says he's usually frugal, but once or twice a year he likes to spend, splurge, treat himself to vacation, right. Or what he say, name brand, whatever designer stuff.
Oh, $2,000, $1,000, $2,000
pants,
$1,000 shoes.
Yes, $1,000 shoes. Yeah, once or twice a year. Okay. And his mom. Okay, so back to his childhood. He mentioned how I think you may have brought up how the mother was struggling, the father was basically better off. He experienced both of I guess upper middle class versus lower middle class, and it's like no. But anyway, whatever rank class they landed,
Middle.
whatever percentile they was, he was on opposite sides.
Yes.
So he, had the best of both worlds, let's say. It's like, no.
It's poor as hell, the best of both worlds. Oh,
because,
okay.
but people who struggle, like, we have goods and bads because you're supposed to learn from those predicaments. Every circumstance is a learning lesson.
Right.
And he learned more survival skills with his mom than he did at his dad. So, like, it's just, he got the best of both worlds. Like, there are some pros and cons to both sides.
The father was definitely given.
He wasn't
Trump.
He ain't given no very privileged prep school kid that don't got no morals because he had his mom who wasn't all that his father had, and wasn't spoiled,
right,
and enabled. So and that's why he can be a man and provide for himself and not be in his parents' basis like that. David's like, no, let me just
one at a time. So
yeah,
talk about his wife, or you're done with him.
Madison.
What do we?
So yeah, I put down. Okay, so I was putting down possible separation anxiety.
Okay.
Ellen might have possible red flags we might see down the line because of the custody, his parents' divorce, and blah blah blah. So he might not want to be alone because all of his answers was like, well, why do you want to be married, or what's the biggest upside that you're looking forward to marriage or whatever. He's like having someone to come home to, like just knowing that when you wake up, like you could hear her downstairs or in the other room making coffee, like just the comfort of having someone there and knowing coming home and they're always there. Like he is giving kind, he don't want to be alone no more. Like it's just giving.
Yeah, but now that you say that, I wonder if
he's ready to
he and his wife may have issues because of like when it comes to thinking about family planning, because she didn't have her mother, he didn't really, I don't know, he had the mother father, but
but
the
it
way
was
they
just,
were, that dynamic, I wonder
his father was at the wedding, so we can't sit here and act like nobody is strange, nothing.
Right,
so like
right, but the mother and the father are definitely not,
they're not cool
at
but
all.
They clearly found a way to co-parent in that time.
I mean, not what he said.
Okay, co-parent.
I'm wondering if she will have any issues with when it comes to family planning, because
well, she said that she had her grandpa,
I was going to say,
grandparents,
because she's a woman
to use as
her mother wasn't there,
for
maybe she'll try to be like, I have something to prove, like to show, like to be there. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be
and
there.
I feel like he would be the same way. But
so I think that'll,
if co-parenting not the word, whatever, but let's consider the time and era that they was going through that. And
it was co-parenting, but it was
right. I'm not saying, I didn't say healthily. I did not say
healthily.
Right, because there's ends who don't see one of their parents because they ain't co-parenting, they ain't doing none of that. So, but anyway, yeah.
Right.
Moving on. So to Madison.
Yeah. So nothing. So I think she'll be cool.
Anything that she said in this episode or something stood out to you? Her father crying was making me about to cry, and I'm like, if my father ain't giving this speech at my wedding, then he ain't invited. He can stay home because I don't want that. Because Camille father little speech, he ain't even doing enough for me. And I'm like, is that come with a Caucasian father, or was he just a Cancer? Is he a male Cancer? And that's why.
Who, Camille's father?
No,
oh yeah,
Madison's dad. Because do you remember his speech?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
She walked down the walk. Right. That's why I was like, if my father ain't giving that, he can stay home.
He's not invited
because he's almost already not invited. Whether he has the potential to give the speech or not. So
no,
I can rent a stand-in to walk me down the aisle. Because to me, he ain't giving a speech to the. It wasn't his host. He just, it ain't gotta be recorded. I'm just saying. For my memory.
I'm kidding. I'm just serious.
So
anyway, look.
I thought it was really touching, and I'm glad that her father was there to fill in her mother's shoes, as he needed to do what he had to do.
Right.
As a single father.
Yeah. And I wondered that her brother is her whole brother, as some people say, a full brother. Was Was that her pappy's son? I just wonder. Oh, and her mother and her father's. No,
Could have been.
I'm just wondering. I was looking at him to see who he looked like, who he like. Did they favor each other or whatever? I
But she
couldn't
also
tell.
got sister, don't she?
I don't know. I don't know.
'Cause I
That's
feel
neither
like
here
one
nor
of the
there.
women that
That's
was
irrelevant.
there, or at the wedding dress.
So the
whatever,
woman, the
someone
mother,
said-
like,
someone
yeah, the
said
mother.
sister, the way that, because she was right. Because when she was sitting
Yeah,
there
'cause she
getting
was-
ready
She was.
for the wedding, whatever, they be all getting their hair makeup done.
Oh yeah,
she was talking to
did
her
talk about
sisters
that. Yeah,
and whoever else.
yeah,
because
she
was
did
like,
say what grandpa, mom,
right. She was like, I look at their
grandparents.
marriages,
Yes,
their
true,
years long marriages,
true.
as an example for what I'm looking for and what to show my kids or whatever. You know, our grandma, granddad,
Yeah, but
grandpa,
it
whatever.
could have
She
been
said it
grandpa,
like
whatever. It
our
could have been.
grandpa. But you know
But
how
grandpa,
certain people say.
you could be my cousin. She could be your,
I
she could be
know.
a
I
cousin, and
said
then that's
sister
our
or
grandmother.
whoever. I said I think at least one of them was her sister.
Right. I'm saying, I'm asking you. Are you sure it was a sister and not like maybe a cousin or whatever?
So
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
But
All right. Cool.
When I was
So the
reading
mother,
things,
her mother was trash. Basically, to summarize it, her mother was trash, and her mother possibly was not only trash to her, but to all of them.
Right.
Mm. I think she did say that she had to take care of,
right.
or
So
like
I
she
think
had
she
to help
has
raise.
a sister. I think
Yeah.
I
Okay.
didn't really know
Okay.
about
Some
the brother,
siblings
so
or whatever.
She got
So
a brother,
yeah.
then I think she also has a sister.
Her sister
Was there,
yeah.
and she was talking about our gam and whatever pop with that specific grandparent name, the nickname that they gave. That's what she said.
I blame the father. But anyway, what the hell on next?
It was Tom and Camille. Next.
Okay, yes.
Thomas and Camille. Should we start with Tommy? Good old
the,
Tom.
the first and only couple to get married on this episode.
Yes. And that we all know, we all seen was a little phony roller coaster.
The little fake. I don't know if I can do this.
Like they drew that episode out. We didn't even get to see their exchange of gifts because they wanted to throw this Camille fake runaway bride scandal all up and through the previews and everything. Because we seen her face, we know they get married. Like we've seen previews, we know she's on the show. If she ran away, we want to see her face. We want to know nothing about her because we seen that last season with Michael. So please goodbye. Y'all could have skipped and cut some of that short.
Right.
Now on to Tom. I feel like Tom can talk about his father. It was given. Let me hold on. Let me back up. Because he was talking about his ties and the organization and his OCD and his ties.
Oh yeah,
everything
has to be arranged this way and in order.
And he know he crazy, and the producer know he crazy, and they laughing at him being crazy, and it ain't funny. So no. But anyway,
nope.
His commitment issue ain't funny.
Definitely.
I put that down again because it was showing when he was talking about the pressure he put on himself. I feel.
Oh.
I mean, maybe his father did imply and did pressure him, but maybe his father was just advising him, telling him what he felt. Like
regular
I wish
advice.
you would marry, whatever. What are you waiting for? Just asking him questions and stuff like that.
Shit will get off the pot.
He may feel pressured from that and feel like he let his father down, and he basically said that. And that is giving Lauren to me, like, oh, my father passed, Lauren's mother passed, and she always wanted her to be married to a man, and so she came on the show and got married to a man, question mark. So, Shirley wasn't old, and then she was single again. So, let's see if Tom is getting married for his father, and because he feels FOMO for being like the odd one out, and like he's feeling left behind.
Yeah.
And he's 42 years old, and he thought he'd have kids by this age. And I don't know how you thought you'd have kids by that age if you was waiting 9 years to not start no family with someone. But I ain't never been in his shoes. So yeah, it's given. I don't know. I just don't have the best.
What? Hope.
Yes. for him.
Really?
And that kind of saddens me for Camille because I feel like Camille is ready in the same way with what we're giving glimpses of with MM and Nakachi is just giving like these women came here serious, unlike what Becca and everybody on the last season was proclaiming and overclaiming and trying to sell to us and convince us that these women are actually serious trying to get married and start their families. And these men, they picking and they keep doing these matchmakers, these experts aren't experting.
All right. So, I feel like Thomas. I feel I have the best hope for this couple because I feel like Thomas, because for his reasons, you know, he's gonna go hard. I feel as though he's getting married, going through this for the wrong reasons, all of the wrong reasons. But yeah, he's at the age now. He's 42. He is going to go hard. He's using the excuse about his, well, not the excuse. He's talking about his what his father wanted. Yeah, his motivation is his father, and because his twin brother has done all these things already, and it's like, what are you waiting for? Like, sir, you don't want to be the grandfather at the at dropping off your child to kindergarten. I know from experience, been there and done that. So he doesn't want to be that person.
You feel like he's kind of more comfortable to do it now because he's seen his
I think that he's tired.
It's less scary.
I've probably
seen my brother as an example. He found his person.
I think that definitely
can work.
Is encouraging to him, and but I don't think that's why I feel like
father and mother who worked.
Yeah, I just feel like and like
examples of successful.
I just feel like he's like, my father passed now. Hey, passing is real, okay? And what am I waiting for? I don't know his father's age, of course. You know how old he was, but what am I waiting for? Whatever. And and maybe tired of being the third wheel. But then he was in that relationship for 9 years or whatever, and didn't get married. So during that time, he was not the third wheel, but he was. Mm-hmm. We don't know how long him and his brother and his wife have been married too. So we don't know. But I just think he's now just trying to
play catch up.
Yeah, play catch up. Exactly. Yes, but exactly. That and. Yeah, yes, and I think he's just very serious or whatever. And his brother's gonna be like, "Come on, man, what are you doing or whatever?" Like whatever. I mean, he has the stable career, everything else or whatever, and now is the time. So, you know, and as long as Camille doesn't find out, doesn't ask those questions, and he's smart enough to not to volunteer those that information. I think they'll be good. I think because he's going to do everything he can to make it work. With her, I think she's strong. So I think that even if she found out, I think she's just as desperate and ready. Desperate. I'm gonna say desperate because all of them are on this show to me are desperate to get married. So I think that she'll be like, "Hey, I'll go with it."
Like,
these damn sirens. Now ain't a damn thing happening in this boring community, but whatever. The old ass person. Blessings. But they old and it's their time. And
I'm done. Anyway.
Why y'all in a hurry? I don't know why y'all in a hurry, but
Juan and Carla. So I made notes about Juan.
And those neighbors. Did you hear the neighbors?
Yes. Anyway,
his raspy ass voice.
So Juan, back to him spinning around after one shot in. Mm-hmm. Is he a little two-turn? What is his sun sign? Because it's giving Leo.
Juan, it's definitely giving heavy Leo. Heavy Leo. Heavy on the Leo. Heavy on the Leo. Yes. And his wife is a damn Pisces, and we already know.
Fire and water.
Ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work. If that's the case, girl. Oh my God.
So yeah, all my notes said was he's spinning on the floor just after one shot. I really wanted to know if that's all the alcohol he had that day.
Some of the previews show them dancing.
Right, together.
Salsa dance. What are they doing? Salsa dance or something?
That's their honeymoon.
Yeah.
It looked like on the beach.
Yeah. On the beach?
It looked like on the beach.
Honeymoon on the beach? Girl.
The honeymoon last year, they was on some island or something. It looked like. Maybe
Really?
not an island, but
Not?
it was definitely a beach. They definitely was lots of water. Like,
right.
I think they were on an island.
You said
So-
honeymoon, and I'm thinking the wedding night. I'm thinking wedding night because like at the reception,
I
whatever
meant, yeah,
reception.
sorry,
Okay.
the honeymoon
Yeah, but you're
vacation.
right. Yeah, right. I want to see
So-
that. I can't wait to see
But, and then
their wedding. Yeah.
Because why show us a clip of them so far?
For her about the circumcision,
sure
do you like these prompted, scripted questions or whatever? Do you like what if you
ask these sex musicians?
hell no. That shit was prompted, scripted, or whatever. Them asking her how you feel if you get to wedding, whatever, and then he's found out that he's uncircumcised. And her answer, her response about, I love what she said, I love foreign men.
Yes.
So their foreign men are uncircumcised, and I love it.
What she say?
I get to peel back the whatever to open the gift or whatever, and unwrap the gift and get that surprise. So I was like, I like my gift already unwrapped. Okay, unwrap it for me, Daddy.
I'm done. I'm done.
I don't want no surprises and gifts that way. That's not.
It's like this. Somebody's saying stuff.
Somebody's saying stuff. What?
Anyway, so you were asking me how I felt about that they had to be prompted. I guess definitely.
I think they definitely were.
I
don't think they were ready for her answer.
Michelle was very reserved. Like she ain't no grown. Like she ain't the oldest one there. Like, ma'am,
who is the oldest?
Sex before.
Who's the oldest one?
Her.
She's
38.
Oh damn.
So I just remembered that as I said that.
Right.
Like, ma'am, come on. You probably.
But Michelle only deals with black light skinned black men. So they're all circumcised.
I'm done. Either way,
speaking for the black community,
it was when they was talking about positions and stuff. She ain't even really give her position. Maybe she said something about missionary. Maybe I'm making that up. But she was like,
they said she was reserved. She's the only one who was reserved or whatever. So I don't know.
Like she was like, I kind of want to keep that.
Girl, but you like a light skinned black man, and you weren't reserved to say that about you weren't conservative on that.
It's the girls. It's not
girl, once you said that you like a light skinned black man, we already know everything.
Stop being boring.
We know everything you like.
Go ahead and be boring. But if that's the case,
Michael Ealy, she got a drink.
Exactly.
But she ain't. They didn't meet them yet. But all right.
And she got a Puerto Rican.
Yes.
And a Puerto Rican, and I don't know. I still don't know what his.
Anyway.
I ain't see a black person in his family. When they did the little meeting with the grandparents and the the little family meeting, and he spoke about he wants a woman who has some who's like the woman he marries or whatever they match him with has to be something about his Puerto Rican side. My Puerto Rican side or whatever. The women are whatever. Strong something blah blah blah. Girl, I don't think he's that independent. But strong, whatever, and strong personalities, and that she has to be ready for that. Anyway, pan to his family members. I ain't seen a brown person in there. His mama is the brownest woman, and she ain't no damn black.
No, his mom's mom.
His mom's mom?
Darker than
you a liar.
Her.
You are a liar. No goddamn body was
darker than her daughter.
So what is your idea of light skinned black or brown skin then? Because not a person in there.
About that. I just said the mother looked a little bit darker than her daughter.
I saw nobody who was darker than the mama. Either way, nobody. I don't know what's this. When he said my Puerto Rican side, I want to know what the other damn side is. What's the other side? My Puerto Rican side versus my.
Which side is which and what is?
Because they was Caucasians.
But one of the sides got Caucasian. But anyway.
And so they hooked her up, Michelle up, who asked for a light skinned black man with some damn body who, girl, what?
Sir. Anyway, they're not supposed to give them exactly what they said.
And I agree with that, and that's fine.
Physicality.
But what are we doing? For them to even mention that during the matchmaking episode, and to say, "Oh yeah," and she said she wants a light skinned black man, and you didn't give her a light skinned black man.
Right.
and Pastor
And
Kyle,
they keep replaying
your black
how
ass know what a
he
damn
was
light skinned black
begging
man
for
look
a
like.
white girl with blue eyes blonde hair.
Girl. Anyway, they ain't gonna make it.
And that they gave him.
They ain't gonna make it. They're the ones. Spoiler alert, damn it. I believe that they're the ones that ain't gonna make it. That Michelle is gonna go find her a light skinned black man. And David
But
is
settle
gonna
for
be
Ikechi.
SOL because of because he's saying this goofy shit about he want a white woman with blonde hair and blue eyes, the opposite of his mother, because he wants somebody who's independent,
Like his mother.
and
Has the
independent
traits of his
and
mother and the experience of his mother without actually experience what his mother
and loyal
because she's white.
He wants a
with
woman
blue
who's
eyes
independent and
and
loyal.
blonde.
So somebody, because he lives in the basement, his mama's basement, so he wants a woman who's independent and loyal. So she'll be there and she'll put up with his bullshit, and she's independent and will take care of him like his mama does. But he don't want no woman that tells him about himself. Get your stuff together. Right.
Be a man.
Right. Get the hell out of here. I ain't taking care. Like, nigga, sit your ass down. He wants somebody like that. He don't want. That's why he don't want nobody that's Puerto Rican or black. That's why he said that Caucasian lady. And I'm not saying that women are submissive or whatever, but I mean a lot of men do feel like
that's what they gonna get.
You know, I've never been a Caucasian woman in my life, and I don't know, how they feel, but I've heard that. So anyway, so what's next? Who else? EKG. EKG. They said it's EKG. EKG. Girl, him. I don't give a damn.
I don't like him.
I don't like him.
He's giving trash.
He's giving definitely big trash.
About this 2 days, no text messages,
yes,
no phone
allegedly.
calls, whatever. But apparently, she didn't call him at all. Something up. Was your phone on airplane mode? What you talking about?
I'm gonna give him a pass. I'm gonna give him a whole pass. I don't like it, but whatever. But I'm gonna give him a whole pass because he told that woman, Dr. Pierre, that he wanted a thick.
So I'm gonna ignore my wife.
I don't give a damn. He said he wanted a thick.
He vowed to her.
He told her. He told him what he wanted.
And he should have been a runaway.
He told him what he wanted.
At the aisle.
I told you what I wanted. I thought y'all was giving out what I asked for.
That's what
I said thick. She said thick, slim, thick. Ain't a damn thing about this woman with any stretch of the imagination. In no culture, okay? Is she thick? Is she curvy? Is she any? This lady is don't even. I'm not, and I don't want to come up as body shaming because I'm not. I'm baby. If I can have her body today or tomorrow, give it to me. I'm just saying. He said thick, and she is not. Thick, she is not. That's all I'm saying.
Let's point out how you coming on this show. There's a bigger chance that you're not going to be attracted to the person you married than there is that you are.
True.
And he promised those vows. He stayed up at that aisle, held her hands, kissed her, whatever they do in their wedding.
Yeah.
And if that's how he felt about her that day, he should have walked away.
He should have. And they have in the past.
But he's here for TV. This is his second round. He want more camera time. He got it. And that's what he's giving them.
Right.
So
but I'm gonna give him a pass. I'm gonna give him a pass because
him. I ain't giving him
she ain't thick. He from Houston, Texas, baby.
And he should have stayed there. And
if you really a prince,
Houston, Texas,
if you really a prince, I'll marry you.
I'm done.
And if you old enough to know that reference, come see me.
Anyway,
because I'm thick.
He's 42. Thick, he might be.
He is thick.
Oh no, he's 41. Anyway, moving on. So
MM, his wife.
How you get yourself a real
the damn near doctor?
Go to Millionaire
Matchmaker. The damn near doctor.
Go to Millionaire Matchmaker.
Hello. Go to Millionaire. You better, because you damn near doctor, girl. Sis.
Because these experts ain't experts. They're frauds.
You better get you a white.
This is only my second season, but they're giving fraudulence.
You better get you a white man who's got a thick wallet, okay? Stop playing trying to be like you dedicated and to these, and you obligated and no, and you got an obligation to these.
If you wrote love letters to your wife in advance, you might be able to pick out who she is. First of all, yourself, you should be able to resonate with in the moment, love at first sight, because you've been writing letters to her for 7 years. But also, you should be able to, if you vow to this woman practice what you promised to your wife in them letters. Because what was you writing in them letters? Sex positions you wanted to try with her? Because it's not giving nothing of depth, sincerity, or love. Really was the one ducking calls for 2 days and whatever.
Baby, get you a white man. I don't give a damn. Get you a Caucasian. Go over there, and they're showing in the previews that she might be hooking up with Alan, who is the we don't know what he is, and I don't give a damn. He is not black. Get with him and stop limiting yourself with this false perception of what you're supposed to look like. Because how has that been working for you? I'm tired of this.
Next. And is that who else? We did Juan, Thomas, Camille, David, and Michelle.
He's whack. They're not going to make it. Michelle is going to be the one who's going to be with. They're going to do the swap. It's going to be Ikeji and whatchamacallit, and Mem. She's going to go to the Caucasian side, like I'm suggesting to her, like I told her. And Michelle is going to go get her a real light-skinned black man. EKG. She's going to get with EKG.
So I take that back. Michelle don't seem boring. It seems like she do all the positions with all her light-skinned black fellas, but she ain't want to put her business out in the street on TV.
I know that's right.
Like, I like to keep that in the bedroom.
You better show them in the bedroom. And Michelle, I'm talking to you. Michelle, you can have all these light-skinned black men. Because don't not damn soul want them but you.
Anyway, speaking of the bedroom, what was them previews showing Juan laying down and Carla and somebody else putting rose petals like
what? No.
Yes,
that was not people. Carla and Juan. That was
Carla and Juan because it was in the room. A second lady rubbing flowers.
Girl.
Roses up on with Carla on Juan.
For real?
Anyway, people who actually paid attention to the previews.
Well, maybe they're foreign. They're foreign. Maybe Carla said
what they doing.
They're foreign, and maybe that's what foreign people do. But and Carla said that the bachelorette party. She said they had they were talking about if they should have had male strippers like they have in the past, and she said no, I wouldn't like that. I would maybe a lady stripper. So maybe they were doing some swing thingy. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. I think that's it. Anybody else?
If Carla ain't enough for you, Juan, that's
Carla might have invited the chick.
More than likely, because it wouldn't have happened if not, probably.
Because maybe when he rolled that thing back, or maybe he didn't have to roll that skin back, and
she was like,
I need a roll back, like Walmart. And maybe he was already rolled back, baby, and she was like, get this woman in here. Get this woman in here.
These things out. I'm Mexican. Let's get spicy in here. I'm done. Now you just
what are we doing?
And I'm a family.
And the Mexicans.
And I'm Gwen. Get it in here. Get somebody in here. Spice this thing up, baby. What? That thing was already unwrapped.
Him and that
Get somebody in here.
And his passion.
Suave.
If he can't spice up his bedroom himself, that's what David was like when he was
I remember explaining. Right, I remember David Puerto Rican self said suave mente. I said, okay, David.
What that mean? Sorry.
David, what that mean? And David, when you start wanting a Caucasian lady, I'll allow it. Come over
papi.
here. Hola, papi. Hey.
¿Cómo está?
Hola. We here.
Aquí.
We here.
Claro.
S-O-C-K-S.
So anyway.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
No.
Buenas noches.
Buenos nachos.
To the next.
Yeah, so comment down below. Whatever we said, comment what you feel.
Comment, baby.
Ask
comment.
questions.
Let me
if there's
know.
something we left out,
let me know. You like it unwrapped or you like it to unwrap it?
You like to bop it, twist it.
Like to do the work. Or you like the convenience of the delivery, like an Amazon?
Upon
Or
arrival.
you like a FedEx? What we doing?
Anyway, yes, and thank you for tuning in. Like and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video. Alrighty. Bye.